Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about taxing the poor to feed the rich and Louisiana. Louisiana has altered its tax code, and the big change is that income and corporate taxes were reduced and sales tax was increased. People might see that as a wash, but who ends up paying a higher percentage of their income? Those who live paycheck to paycheck. Surprise, the rich win again. Already, before they passed the changes, the lowest 20% of income earners in the state paid the highest percentage of their incomes in state and local taxes. According to the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, the lowest 20% paid 13.1% of their family income to state and local taxes. Keep in mind, over the last 10 years, Louisiana's poverty rate has fluctuated between 18.6% and 20.2%. So the lowest 20% of income earners are families making less than $18,800 per year. The legislature approved a flat income tax of 3%, which created a $1.3 billion cut in revenue for the state. Now, the corporate tax rate is going to be a flat 5.5%. The companies in the top tax bracket were paying 7.5%. So the companies with the most income get a hefty cut in their tax rate. They also got rid of a 0.275% franchise tax, which generated about $500 million for the state. The state sales tax was going to be at 4% when a temporary addition of almost 0.5% went away next year. Instead of the reduction, it will now go up to 5%. Republican Representative Julie Emerson said, quote, "Income tax is a mandate. You have to pay it. You get punished for making more money." Then added that, quote, "Sales tax is a choice." I know that sounds very strange, but the logic is that you don't have to spend money. And this is where the problem arises. Those with lower incomes don't get to save money. They spend their money because they have to. They're barely making ends meet. It's expensive to be poor. It's not a choice for them. So the rich will pay lower income tax and save it, or in the case of a lot of companies, send the money out of state. The poor will still have to spend their paycheck, just with a higher sales tax rate. Or, as the executive director of Invest in Louisiana said, quote, "I think it will ensure that low and moderate income families continue to pay a higher effective tax rate in Louisiana than those at the very top." When a state's lowest poverty rate since the turn of the century is 17.3%, maybe those companies getting a tax break should pay better to increase economic activity in the state. Again, under the current system in Louisiana, before the changes that will make these numbers worse, those making less than $18,800 pay 13.1% of their family income in state and local taxes. Those making more than $552,000 per year will pay 6.5%. Those on the bottom pay a percentage of their income twice as high as those on the top. I'll put a link to some charts down below. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.